Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS FANS. Let's get to the news now, guys. If you've been paying attention to the NFL landscape lately, you know that the NFC South is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions in recent memory. And the Atlanta Falcons, well, they're not just sitting back and watching. No, sir. They're actively making moves, preparing with a laser focus for what promises to be a pivotal 2025 season. And this isn't just about filling roster spots or signing a couple of free agents. This is about strategic, calculated moves that could redefine the Falcons' future and maybe even shake up the entire division. Let's take a step back for a moment and appreciate where the Falcons stand right now. The team has a rich history filled with ups and downs, but over the last few seasons, there's been a clear sense of rebuilding, of shifting gears towards a more competitive, playoff-ready squad. In 2023, they showed flashes of promise, especially on offense, with some exciting young talent emerging. But to truly make a leap in 2025, they knew they had to be aggressive this offseason, especially during training camp. And that's exactly what they've been doing. The focus has been on bolstering both sides of the ball, but particularly on the defense, which has been a concern point for a while now. The Falcons' front office and coaching staff have been working tirelessly to fill gaps in the roster, looking for players who can bring both talent and leadership. They've been scouting heavily, signing veterans who have been there, done that, and adding young prospects with high ceilings. The goal? To create a balanced, versatile team that can adapt to any opponent, any situation. One of the most interesting moves so far has been the strategic signing of free agents who fit into the Falcons' scheme perfectly. Players like veteran linebackers and secondary pieces with playoff experience are being integrated into the roster. These aren't just filler signings, they're carefully chosen pieces meant to elevate the team's overall performance. The Falcons' management has been emphasizing the importance of chemistry, of building a cohesive unit that can execute under pressure. And it shows that they're committed to doing what it takes to compete at the highest level. But it's not just about signing players. The coaching staff is also working hard to develop the talent already in-house. The quarterback situation remains a focal point, with the team investing in their young signal caller, who has shown flashes of brilliance, but needs to refine his decision-making and consistency. The offensive line has been a work in progress, but off-season upgrades aim to protect the quarterback better and open more running lanes for their talented backs. Meanwhile, the defense is going through a renaissance, with new schemes that focus on aggressive pass rushes and disciplined coverage. Training camp, of course, is where all the pieces start to come together. It's the moment where the team's true potential begins to reveal itself, where coaches evaluate, tweak, and push each player to their limits. The Falcons' players are eager, knowing that this is the foundation for their success in the upcoming season. The energy is palpable, with players bonding, learning new systems, and fighting for starting spots. The coaching staff is emphasizing discipline, effort, and execution, values that could make all the difference when the games matter most. Now I want to pause here for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Atlanta Falcons news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Falcons have set their sights high. The NFC South is no longer a one-horse race, and teams like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New Orleans Saints are reloading, trying to reclaim their dominance. But the Falcons, they're quietly positioning themselves as serious contenders. The talent infusion, combined with the strategic development of their core players, suggests that this could be a season where Atlanta finally breaks through and reestablishes itself as a powerhouse. And let's not forget about the impact of the draft. The Falcons have been very deliberate in selecting players who fit their long-term vision. They've added some promising rookies who could potentially be starters or key contributors right from the start. These young players bring athleticism, hunger, and a desire to prove themselves. which is exactly what a team needs to elevate itself to the next level. The coaching staff has been praised for their ability to identify talent and develop it effectively, and that could be a game changer in 2025. The offensive weapons around the quarterback are also shaping up nicely. The team has a solid core of receivers and a couple of promising tight ends that could surprise defenses this season. The running game, historically a strength for the Falcons, is expected to be even more potent if the offensive line performs as projected. All these elements combined give Atlanta a well-rounded attack that can keep defenses honest and create mismatches all over the field. Defensively, the Falcons are making a statement. They're investing in pass rushers who can generate pressure from the edges, which is crucial in today's NFL. The secondary has been revamped with young talent and veteran leadership, aiming to tighten up coverage and force turnovers. The team's defensive coordinator has been working tirelessly on implementing schemes that maximize their personnel's strengths, and the early reports from training camp suggest that they're on the right track. And speaking of the division, it's worth noting that the NFC South is becoming increasingly competitive. The Saints, Bucks, and even the Panthers are all making significant moves, but the Falcons seem to have the right mix of talent, coaching, and momentum to challenge for the top spot. The division race could come down to the wire, with each team battling intensely for playoff positioning. And if Atlanta can stay healthy, avoid costly mistakes, and execute consistently, they could very well be the team to beat. The fan base in Atlanta is buzzing with anticipation. Social media is alive with predictions, hopes, and debates about what this team can accomplish. The city is eager to see their Falcons back in the postseason, competing at a high level, and perhaps making a deep run that fans have been dreaming of for years. The energy in the stands, the passion of the tailgates, and the loyalty of the fans are all fueling this new wave of optimism. Now, as the season draws closer, every practice, every play, and every game will be scrutinized. The coaching staff knows that the margin for error is slim, and that success hinges on the team's ability to gel quickly and execute under pressure. The players are aware of the stakes, and their focus is razor-sharp. They're motivated not just for themselves, but for the fans who have supported them through thick and thin. It's a story of resilience, hope, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Looking at the big picture, the Falcons' strategy this offseason is about more than just winning games. It's about establishing a culture of excellence and consistency, about building a team that can compete year after year. The core players are motivated, the coaching staff is committed, and the front office's moves have been calculated to put the team in the best possible position. Their goal? To not just make the playoffs, but to go deep, to contend for a Super Bowl, and to restore Atlanta's place among the NFL's elite. And let's be honest, folks, we've seen glimpses of that potential before. The Falcons have a history of exciting offenses, legendary players, and memorable moments. The 2016 Super Bowl run still resonates with fans, and the team has been close to reaching that level again. What's different now? It's the combination of experience, youth, strategic planning, and unwavering determination that could finally push this team over the edge. The pieces are falling into place, and if everything goes right, 2025 could be the year Atlanta reasserts its dominance. As we head into the final stretch of training camp, every snap, every play, and every decision will be critical. The Falcons are working diligently to iron out their schemes, tighten their chemistry, and build the confidence needed to face the toughest opponents. The coaching staff is emphasizing mental toughness and discipline, knowing well that football is as much a mental game as it is physical. The players are buying into that philosophy, eager to showcase their talent and prove they belong among the league's best. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Atlanta Falcons. Do you believe this team has what it takes to make a deep playoff run? Are you excited about the new additions and the direction the franchise is heading? Or do you think there are still gaps to fill before they can truly contend? Whatever your thoughts, we want to know. Your passion fuels this community, and your voice adds to the excitement of this journey. As always, I'll be back soon with more updates, inside scoops, and analysis about the Falcons and the NFL as a whole. This season promises to be one of the most thrilling in recent memory, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep supporting our team every step of the way. The Atlanta Falcons are on the rise, and the best is yet to come. Thanks for being part of this incredible ride, and remember, this is your source for everything Falcons. Until next time, keep the faith, keep the passion, and let's go Falcons.